Hi guys, I'm Dina. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to live in the present moment. So if you think about it, the present moment is all we really have and experience. The past is something that once happened. It was a present moment that has passed us now. And the future is a present moment that hasn't happened yet. So all we ever really experience is right now, this second, this moment. We want to live in the present moment because life's so much more enjoyable that way. Who wants to be stuck in the past, clinging to something that once happened, whether it be a joyful or a negative experience, or dreaming of a future moment and just always wishing and being hopeful that so-and-so may happen to you, or maybe dreading a future moment and really living in fear? One of the best techniques to living in the present moment is to not let your mind take over, to remember that we aren't our minds. We're the witness, watching it all happen. If you've never realized this, try sitting and meditating for like 5 minutes. Who's paying attention to your thoughts? Who's the one listening? It's not your mind. You're witnessing your mind. So you're this awareness. You're this consciousness observing your thoughts. You aren't your mind. So when your mind starts racing and worrying and having all these fearful thoughts, remember that you aren't your thoughts. Remember you're the awareness and try and reconnect to that. Another technique to living in the present moment is to focus whatever's in front of you. Whatever problem or situation you have going on, what is really in front of you. Try not to bring in your past experiences and try your hardest not to worry about the future. You can be prepared for the future, but try not to worry about the future. Try and just look at the problem from a place of reality. A great technique I learned actually from Star Trek Voyager is to stare at a candle flame. One of the characters, Tuvok, will light a candle and meditate and just stare at the candle flame. Watch it flicker and move, and it really brings you back to this present moment, focusing on whatever's just in front of you, the reality of life and the situation. If you're really worried about a future event or something that may happen, a great technique for that is reminding you that, hey, future you can handle that. Future you will be prepared for when and if that happens. But the you right now, the you in the present moment, doesn't need to live in the future. Allow future you to handle that problem. You have to focus on what's really in front of you right now. So when you get caught up in worrying about the future, just like, oh yeah, future me's got that problem. I trust in future me. Future me will know what to do. One of my favorite techniques to living in the present moment is using breath work. When I get anxious or fearful of the future, or have a memory of the past that I don't like, I take deep breaths and I reconnect to my body. And it sounds so simple and it's like, oh yeah, take a deep breath. But just try it. Do it. See if you feel any better. I guarantee you that if you just do a few deep breaths, you will feel better. You will feel more calm. You will feel like you can handle the situation. If you're in a situation where you're worrying about the future and you're having a hard time living in the present moment, I highly recommend doing some mantras. Mantras really help me bring me back to this present moment where I feel safe and I'm okay. Louise Hay has some great mantras, but one that I always repeat to myself is, all is well. Everything is always working out for my highest good. And out of this experience, only good can come, and I am safe. And I just repeat that and repeat that and repeat that until I feel back to that present moment, back to my center of calm. Another great technique you can use to live in the present moment is to zoom out. Remember that we're this tiny little blue dot spinning in the middle of this huge, vast universe. It's pretty crazy when you think about it. I use this zoom out technique all the time when I find myself focusing on my problems too much. I remember to zoom out, get that perspective that we're this tiny blue dot spinning in the middle of nowhere. And it kind of just makes you laugh and go, why am I even worrying about this? The fact that we're even here is crazy. I'm just going to enjoy this moment. I'm just going to be present. All right, so the last technique I want to leave you guys with is get out in nature. I love going for walks outside when I find myself, sad about something that once happened to me or I'm worrying about the future. You can feel the sun on your skin and the wind. you hear birds chirping. It really makes you feel alive and in this present moment. So I highly recommend getting outside when you find yourself worrying too much or clinging to a sad moment that once happened to you. Get out in nature and really connect to this present moment. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. And I hope that you learned how to be more present in the moment, how to really connect to the moment right now. Stop worrying about the future or clinging to your past. Pull up all of these techniques, write them down, and use them to get into this calm, centered place of living in the present moment.